Okay, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're here for The Danger of My Heart Season 2, Episode 10. Wow. 3 more episodes of this series. Well, after this one, of course, we had 3 more episodes to this series, which is just... I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say about that. That's really sad. That is really goddamn sad. Overall, though, last episode was really good. I've heard a decent bit of stuff actually got cut out of last episode, and while I felt it was a little bit faster paced than the typical episodes have been for this series, I'm not complaining at all. I loved last episode. Last episode was very great. We saw Ichikawa and Yamada both confess to different parents of Yamada that they like each other, so we'll see how that influences things. We're heading to the new school year, so we'll see how that plays out, and overall just a lot of fun stuff we got going on. And I've heard the end of the series is going to be absolutely beautiful in every regard, so I don't have much more to say. I really don't have much more to say. I just want to get straight into this episode. I'm gonna be honest, High Dive was being a and taking forever to get this episode out, and so I was just kind of sitting there in anticipation, waiting until the episode dropped. And so at this point, I just want to go ahead and drop straight in. So I'm gonna cut the recap short. I'm sure most of you don't care about the recap anyway, but per usual, feel free to check out the Patreon and Discord. Links are in the description for both of those. As far as the Discord goes, you get current we talk about current shows, past shows, current manga, past manga, non-anime conversations as well, and have a great time in there, so feel free to join that. And as far as the Patreon goes, you get uncuts and exclusives to all my reactions, and you'll get uncuts to this show as well. So if you want to see those, feel free to check out the Patreon. I think that's everything, so without further ado, let's hop straight into The Danger of My Heart Season 2, Episode 10. Time to see... Oh, damn, the disappointment. He's so thrilled to be in the class with Moiko. I spent a lot of time not thinking about our class placements. I'm sure you have. I'm sure that's not the only thing you've been thinking about. Hoping to God you get into class with Yamada. I'm sure you haven't been thinking about getting into a class with her at all. Kyotaro Ichikawa. Only looked for my own name. I'm in my new classroom now. Oh, he made sure not. Oh, wait, no, that's Yamada. Okay, Yamada only looked for her name, so she's gonna wait to see if he gets there. For a second, I thought this was Ichikawa, but no. Oh God, you can tell she's really nervous about this too. They're gonna be in the same class, I think. I'm pretty sure they're gonna be in the same class. Did he not look? He didn't look for Yamada's name either. Yay! Oh, she even called him by his first name with Moiko there. Nah, yeah, that went out the window in an instant. Oh God, the whole class is looking. Okay, these two are new. These two are actually in the art for season 2 over there, to my right. So these two are going to be important going forward towards the end of the season. But damn, the whole class is looking at him because she screamed out Kyotaro and ran over and grabbed his hands. Like, if that's not coupley, well, goddamn, I don't know what is coupley. I've never seen a worse job at hiding something in my life. Whoops, wrong person. Jesus Christ. And at this point, everybody knows you two like each other. But it's also, what's up with these, like, gangster-looking dudes? These delinquent-looking dudes here? Oh God. This new class is gonna be fun, I feel. It's gonna be interesting if Adachi and Kanzaki and the others aren't in this class. Yeah, there's no way a single person is falling for that. No way a single person. But also, I'm glad they brought that Ren girl back. She was from like episode 3 or 4 of season 1, like a long time ago. It has been a minute since we have seen her, to say the least. I think I survived another week. I think I very luckily survived another week. No tears yet. I survived week 10 of The Danger of My Heart OP2. Yeah, that's our new mission for this year. You already broke that. Yeah. Is Moiko's trying to fix it? Oh God. Moiko's trying to fix him. This is such a, like, already a rough start to the episode. Like, I get she's trying to fix it and be like, yo, God, Yamada always getting in people's personal space. She accidentally got in that guy's personal space earlier. They're not close or anything. Oh, and then Ichikawa came in there to stop him. Is Serena not in this class? Oh, okay, there we go. Okay. Yeah, that is like directly one after the other. What the hell? It was a distortion they did on her face there. Her face like started morphing randomly. I know I'm not seeing things. Yeah. Her face like barely started morphing. Is Chi gonna be here too? Oh, she's not in the same class as you two. Yay! Oh god, what is Ichikawa doing there? Did Ichikawa morph into the wall? Oh, Yamada just had to give him a little glance there. Just felt bad thinking you might have pulled some strings. Okay, interesting. I told you he'd be alright. What, putting him in a class with these four again? Is that what he's saying he'd be alright from? Oh, basketball girls. Kangan. What is the hand motions? Does Yamada not know these two? What is up with these two? Oh, and she's tippy-toeing over to Ichikawa. Oh yeah, I'm sure you wanted to do that to her and not Ichikawa, I'm sure. Oh, she left a little note on his desk. There you go. Hang around after. Aww. Okay, as much as I am excited to see a new teacher, I really like the old teacher. I really liked their old teacher, but I guess things gotta change at some point. Oh my god, 2 subtitles on the screen. Might as well enjoy our time in this tiny little place. And then the teacher said, always ready for Moria. My name's Moria. Let's make this a bright, cozy place for everyone. Alright, this teacher is very upbeat. That she didn't get in the same class. Oh my god. Interrogating him immediately. Oh god. Adachi, always the horniest. Always the goddamn horniest. So, Moiko was clearly friends with, Ado, what's her name? I only saw the names once or twice. It's gonna take me a minute to get used to them. Just don't worry, I will get used to them eventually. I have to preface this every time, because it takes me a minute to adjust to new names. So the 2 new girls, it seems like Moiko knew both of them from when they were first years. I couldn't tell if Yamada knew them at all, but there were some basketball girls in there as well, so maybe we're gonna get a bigger cast for this 3rd year. You two just gonna awkwardly... Okay, yep, here she comes. Oh, a little gift? Whoa! Oh, this is her birthday gift. A wallet chain. Oh god, she putting that on for him. Pause! Oh my god. I pressed spacebar like 3 times and it would not pause. Oh my god, and I just spit everywhere too. Jesus Christ. All at once. Oh my god, these two are literally a centimeter from each other's faces. Holy shit. Whew, I was not ready for that. Okay. She got him a little wallet chain that'll be like that's pretty much visible to everybody depending on how you wear it, so everybody will be able to see her gift to him whenever he goes out in public. God damn. You probably even heard like the window, or actually no you didn't, because you didn't hear it, but there was a loud ass Windows sound effect because I pressed like a bunch of keys on my keyboard at once trying to pause this really quickly. They were already embarrassed with her putting it around his waist, like tying it or chaining it. What's the word? Latching it onto his waist. There you go. That's the word I was looking for. And then just a bunch of people came in. Oh my god. Bad timing, gang. Bad timing. Oh! Tell them no. Why would there be a problem? Oh, okay. It's good to see she's totally in for it. I don't think that would work for Yamada and Ichikawa, though. Yeah, let's not do that. No. It does sound like hell on earth. Yeah. No, you don't celebrate. You don't celebrate. Flash mobs and stuff do not help push people together. It makes things worse. Oh god. Smack the out of my mic. That does not help relationships at all. It doesn't. Don't do it. It does not work at all. Yeah, no, they would both freak out a ton and Ichikawa would absolutely be pissed. Oh god, no. Maiko, no. I thought she was gonna be on the good side there for a second, but no. Clearly, that is not what sounds fun to her. Jesus Christ. No. Didn't deny them at all. Oh. Oh, okay. Yamada backed out there last second. Oh my. God damn it. No. God damn it. Well, those pants came down a little too easily. Maybe we need to tighten the belt on those a little bit. Those came down way too goddamn easily. Yamada, are we going out? And then she, of course, in her typical Yamada way, very quickly backed out from that interaction. We were not trying to do anything in the classroom, Moiko. We weren't. More like the comedy this episode has been so good. Oh my god. This is the best comedy all season. Oh my god. This had me like crying laughing. This episode has been so funny. Holy shit. That was great. That was actually just the best thing ever. Oh my god. Yep. Yeah. Everyone be jealous of me. Oh. I didn't see you. Oh, there you go. Damn. After she's away for 45 minutes, oh my god. Also, Yamada following Ichikawa here. I forget that Adachi does not know that Ichikawa is a thing for Yamada, but Kanzaki does, which I like. I like that. I don't like that Adachi's being... Actually, it's probably a good thing Adachi's being kept in the dark, because he would spill that immediately, but I like that Ichikawa has indulged in friends, and so they're able to talk about these feelings type things a lot deeper because Ichikawa has admitted to Kanzaki that he likes Yamada. So Kanzaki is able to have these kind of conversations with them about who they like and stuff about them and everything like that. But also, why is Yamada following him? Why Yamada is pulling an Ichikawa by following Ichikawa. That's something Ichikawa would do, where he would like follow Yamada and whatever she's doing. But now Yamada is following Ichikawa and watching his conversations that he's having with his friends. Oh, she's trying to listen. Yep. He copped out real quick. That was not as suspicious at all, Ichikawa. You want people to know. He wants to tell Adachi. Oh, and here comes Yamada. I love the little sound effect she does. Every time she like runs up to him in any situation to introduce herself, she always tosses in a sound effect. Always. It's not a Yamada introduction if there's not a sound effect in there somewhere. But I like that. Ichikawa wants to confide. Even if Adachi has the biggest mouth of all time and he's the biggest pervert of all time, I believe he would keep it a secret. I truthfully believe that for Ichikawa, Adachi would keep it a secret. They'd probably have to like, I don't know, he'd probably be like, I'm going to tell everybody, and then they'd have to tell him to not. But I believe at the end of the day, Adachi would keep that a secret because Adachi is beginning to have a thing more for Moiko. So I don't think he would be all that upset at Ichikawa having a thing for Yamada. I don't think that would be the case at all. Maybe. I might be wrong about that. But that is just kind of how I infer from what Adachi's character has been up until this point. And I like that Ichikawa is beginning to want to confide in the people he is beginning to call friends. Like season 1, that's something he never would have done, but then he told Kanzaki, and now he's starting to want to tell Adachi too, because they've hung out more, they've become better friends. I really, really, really like that a lot. What the hell happened? Oh, she's not! She's really just trying to be taller. Your key, huh? To suck in her stomach. Oh. She just took a peek at Ichikawa's. Anyway, this soundtrack, I was just bopping to that soundtrack there for a second. This soundtrack is a bop. Oh my god. It sounds exactly something that's ripped out of like an RPG game. Like, I recently, so I talked about this on stream before. I'm gonna go on a tangent here for a second. I've talked about it on stream before. Amori, I don't know if anybody's played that, but it is like a 2D pixel graphic RPG-esque game, and it is probably my favorite game of all time. The soundtrack in the game is also one of my favorites of all time, and this sounds like something ripped straight from that game, so I love that a lot. I've actually been replaying the game recently, which has been a lot of fun as well. I didn't even get to read the results. That went by so quickly. Oh, okay. There's not any actual... Okay, cool. Both getting mad at each other. Celebration girl here. That's what we're gonna call her from now on. We're gonna call her Celebration Girl. Yeah. Oh, signifies a significant relationship. Oh, okay. Oh, is that a reference to Komi? That's gotta be a reference to Komi, right? And how the whole plot of Komi can't communicate is for her to make 100 friends. That has to be a reference to that. Wait. This frame right here. That is totally a cutback to when she did the same thing with Kana back in was that the finale of last season? I don't remember, but Kana was faced this exact same way with the light shining on her face like this, and this seems to be a trend with Yamada. She wants to have a name to call people that only she calls them. Like with Ichikawa, she calls him Kyotaro because nobody else does that. Everybody in Ichikawa's family calls him Kyo-chan, and then all of his friends call him Ichikawa, so her one specific name for him is Kyotaro. She's the only person who calls him that. So now with her, everybody calls her Kan-kan, and she's gonna call her Kana. Oh! Aw, damn. Okay. Aww. Yeah, you're talking like you broke up or something. Panda. Yamada-a. I didn't say the A part yet. So goofy. It's so goofy. That was the exact same thing that Moiko and her were doing earlier. To the ooh, well, you know what's hitting me? We have not been in the library like at all this season. We really have not spent much time in the library. She loved that. Oh, okay. Yeah, you can't demotivate him. Kinda wanna mark down this height. We can't draw on the wall, Yamada. Yeah, put a piece of paper behind it. That's where you're marking it? Behind the bookshelf. I don't know how to describe it. I love the flow of this episode. The comedy has been so goddamn good in every regard. Like, every ounce of comedy in this episode has been so good. And then, like, I don't know how to describe it. I really don't. But the flow of this episode has felt so smooth, and the dialogue has felt so, like, perfectly planned out. If that makes literally any sense, that might just sound like I'm speaking out of my ass, but that's just kind of how it feels to me. She wrote Kyo next to it. This is their equivalent of like when people like cut out a heart in a tree or something and put their initials in the tree bark. This is their version of that. They're doing it in the library where their relationship began in the first place. Like I said, I really don't think we've been in this library once this season. If we have, it has been forever since we have been in this library this season. I feel like we might have been a couple times like earlier on. Yeah, no, we have. It's just been a lot less often, because literally in the double date episode with Hara and Kanzaki, we were in the library to start off that episode. So we have been in the library. It's just been way, way, way less often than last season. But I like this. We're marking on the bookshelf with both of their names where their relationship all began. What did he write? He wrote Anna. She's on cloud 9 after that. Gotta hide that embarrassment, girl. Oh, the soundtrack. Physically, I mean, yeah. I want to be closer to you, not in an emotional sense, but I want to be closer to you, like, physically it could be taken in several ways, but he's clearly speaking like, I want to be as tall as you. That's clearly what he's saying. I don't mind, you know. Yeah, Ichikawa doesn't get it, because that's not what he meant. Oh! What? This is awful close, gang. Yeah, Yamada got that totally wrong. No! He was gonna confess! No! No! God damn it! God damn it! I'm sure this girl is a very nice girl, but I don't like her very much right now. I'm sure this girl was just coming in here to get a book or whatever it may be, but she goddamn interrupted the confession. God damn it. Ichikawa was gonna confess if he made the basketball shot in the other episode, and now he was gonna confess here as well. Before anyone finds us. Yeah, before anyone finds out that you two like have a thing for each other, and then does the whole thing that Con was talking about, where she gets the flash mobs or whatever the she was talking about. They throw a big celebration. Confessions like that never work out. They just don't. Two people pushed together unnaturally to confess to each other never work out. Which I totally agree with Ichikawa. I need to do it now before anyone finds out that we like each other. I need to do it now. I need to make it like a thing between us, not something that was forced by other people. Hi, Hanzawa. There's still someone in the room, Yamada! Yamada, there's still someone in the room. Oh my god! There's no way Ichikawa confessed to somebody else is in here, but he was absolutely about to, and now she wants to hear it. Oh! Hello? Does she not like... Oh! I think I saw a little blush on her face there. How do you hit the door? How the fuck do you hit the door? I'm literally crying. Oh my god. How the do you hit the door? How the in what universe do you hit the door? I gotta get that again. I love how she went over there. Yamada pulled the curtain closed. She came over there, pulled the curtain back, looked at them, and then turned, dropped the book when hitting the bookshelf, and then hit the door on the way out. Or no, she hit the chair, not the shelf. That's what I meant. Well, she definitely knows they're a thing now. Absolutely knows they're a thing now. Deep Sea Encyclopedia, class Sunflower, name Yurine Hanzawa. Oh, so this is her book. We need to get this back to her. Yeah, we need to take that back to her. Our first seating change of year 3. Wait, what? Was this the next day? How long have they been here? Man, we got the start of the year at the beginning of this episode. We're already getting the first seat change. Are him and Yamada gonna be... Oh, we're having the same repeat. And she now knows that you two are absolutely a thing. Oh. I was literally about to say Ichikawa got the main character seat back there. Oh, Yamada and Hanzawa over there talking. I don't know if I should call her Yurine or Hanzawa. I'm just gonna call her Hanzawa for now. You guys can tell me in the comments what people usually call her when they're like referencing her in conversation or anything. When you're like discussing the manga, what do you usually call her? You're free to tell me that in the comments. I'm gonna call her Hanzawa for now, though. Oh man, such a good. I'm loving this episode so much. This episode's been so fun. Oh, where was she sitting? I already love this girl. I apologize for getting mad at you for interrupting the moment earlier. You're the best. You're the best. And there's nothing else that needs to be said. She's the best. She's the absolute best. So she was gonna be sitting next to Ichikawa, and she traded seats with Yamada. Oh! Oh, she's rooting for them! She is actively trying to set me up. Or set me up? What the fuck? Set Ichikawa up. Oh god, Kankan's here too. Oh no. So we have seats next to each other, but if we act too coupley back here, Kankan is gonna notice. At this point, Kankan has pretty much already figured it out, but we'll see. Come on, quit grinning. Please tell me this is in his head. Yamada loved it. Stop! Why does this keep happening? God damn it. I keep missing the spacebar on my keyboard, and then I press everything else, and a loud ass Windows sound effect hits me in the... God damn it. Okay, anyway, that's not the point. That's not the point. Yamada loved that. She's like, the start of a love rom-com. Oh my god. Or love comic. My sigh without any awareness touched your hair, the joy of love's offerings. Pulling away after we finally got so close. There you go. Sorry. Aw. He can't bring himself, like, since they've gotten forced into this situation, he's still not comfortable bringing himself to act all close to her when people are like, especially Kankan is clearly right in front of them and is able to pick it out. Written by Harukishi Mazaki, 1839-1943, poet born in Gifu Prefecture, collection of poems, Wakananshu, novel, Hakai, and more. Source Wakananshu. It's just all a little bit too much for Ichikawa right now, which is fine. Totally fine. You can't overthink it, man. Oh yeah, she's still got Hanzawa's book. Dear Hanzawa. We aren't going out as of April 10th. Okay. Had to clarify that it's as of April 10th. It's not what I want to clear up. To the point where it gets hard to watch. He's a lot like a cat. Oh my god. I love this show. I love this show so goddamn much. I actually love this show too much. Like, I genuinely love this show way too goddamn much. I want to be closer to Yamada. I love that because it is it's perfect. Like, Yamada's like, I appreciate the setup. I appreciate you switching seats with me so I could be closer to Ichikawa, but he's very shy. He gets very nervous about these kind of things. He gets kind of overwhelmed by these things sometimes, and so I want to take our relationship as slowly as we've been taking it. I want to keep it that way because it's been a super natural progression over time, and they have developed how they want to develop. It's just like Ichikawa said back in episode 7. Like, I can't remember the exact lines, so I'm paraphrasing here, but he said something along the lines of, like, this is our way. Like, this is how we are going to take it. We don't need outside influences to tell us how to run our relationship. We are going to run it the way that we have always done it and the way that we do it best, which I love that she laid down those barriers with Hanzawa. I love that. I think that is perfect. And Ichikawa saying that letter is maybe going to try to be a little bit bolder now around Yamada, because, like, look, Yamada recoiled here. She's like, Ohio, and then she backed up immediately because she got scared that she was going to, like, push him away, which she didn't want to do, but then he said good morning right back. I love that. That is so good. That letter, oh man, and I'm very happy that he put the letter away, but we can clearly infer, using context clues, what she was going to say there. She was going to say, I plan on confessing to Ichikawa at some point. I wonder if it's now going to be a race towards the end of the season to who can confess first. I wonder if that's kind of how the season is gonna wrap up. But overall, that was so good. That was so goddamn good. Every part of that was amazing. I really, really like the way that Yamada set down the boundaries there between Hanzawa and, like, maybe Hanzawa's gonna cue in Kankan that they don't want outside influences coming in and affecting their relationship. Just like Moiko knows. Moiko and Serina both know that Ichikawa and Yamada like each other, but they're not trying to push them together or force them to do anything. They're just bystanders watching the relationship happen, which I really like, because these two work best together when there's not people trying to push them closer together. They work so much better when they naturally do things on their own that build up their relationship, and I love that. And this soundtrack, oh my god, this soundtrack could not be more perfect for the scene. Literally could not be more perfect. We've got Kan and Hanzawa down here in the bottom left staring them down. That's so good. Oh. I want to know what love is like. So there's a lot of things she just doesn't understand. I think... Oh, she's about to call him Gyotaro. I think, to me, this is to me at least, I think it's better to celebrate once they become a couple. That is when you celebrate. You do not push them together and force them to confess and then base your celebration off of that. You wait until they become a relationship or a pair, even if you know they like each other. I think there's some instances where realistically pushing the two together can help, because maybe the two are too shy to like confess to each other or whatever it may be, but these two like really like each other. It's pretty apparent to everybody. Maybe then you could have like a close friend push them together and help them. But I totally agree with Yamada that for their relationship, it is better that people don't push them together. That is just how what their relationship is built on, is them two. Outside factors are not gonna help them. It is the decisions that each of them make, the moves each of them make, that pushes them closer. There's instances where maybe Ahara has tried to help out a little bit, but at the end of the day, it's always been these two who make the final decision or make the final move in whatever it may be. But like I said, I think there's some instances where outside help from maybe a close friend could help the relationship grow, but not for these two. I don't agree for these two. Anyway, I was going on that whole rant there for a reason, and I kind of drifted off and forgot. Oh yeah, I was saying that it's much better to celebrate after the relationship is a thing. If everybody knows these two like each other, watch them become a couple together. Once they announce that they're a couple, that is when you celebrate. That is when you celebrate. They're infinitely less likely to break up if they're not pushed together. If they're a confession and the beginning of the relationship is started naturally without outside influences, then at that point they're much more likely to be a lasting couple, especially when they have all their classmates rooting for them after they've already become a couple. So I think that's the way you go about it. So I think saying you did something bad is not really the right way to put it, because you had a good intentions in mind. You wanted to get these two people who clearly like each other. You wanted to get them together. I don't think that's bad intentions at all, just bad execution. I think wait on your timing and celebrate it after they're a couple, when things have naturally progressed and they confess to each other in a natural way. That is when you celebrate. Yeah, I don't know. Bad is the wrong word for it. Good intentions, bad result. There you go. I'll teach you all about it, huh? Oh god. Damn, that was good. So good. That was so good. I like the two new characters as well. I like their introduction. They seem like fun characters, and I'm excited to see how they're going to affect the story going forward. We got Hanzawa and Kan. Plus all of Yamada's friends as well. And then we've got Kanzaki in the class too. I feel like I've said this in like every episode, but this ending is, or maybe I haven't, I don't know at this point. This ending is so good. That's all I wanted to say. But I feel like I'm repeating myself, but maybe I'm not. I don't know. I tend to just repeat that things are good over and over and over again, but that ending is phenomenal. Such a peak episode. This was such a good episode. The comedy was on point. The romance was on point. The new characters look really fun, and I'm excited to have them around. Ichikawa growing with his friends, growing with Adachi, growing with Kanzaki, growing with that little friend group, getting closer to them. Almost confessing here. So good. So damn good. I don't think I have much else to say though. I literally right before the episode ended talked for like 5 or 6 minutes just about that ending, end of episode situation. So I'm not gonna elaborate on that anymore. Great episode. Really, that's how it's been for this entire season. There has not been a single episode that I've watched and thought it's any worse than any. Well, that's an unfair thing to say, because episodes 6 and 7 are in a league of their own, but there's not been a single episode this season that I've looked at and have thought that it's bad. or it's subpar. Every episode's been 10 out of 10s this season. We've just also had some 11 out of 10s and beyond as well. But I think that is gonna wrap it up for my reaction to the Danger in My Heart Season 2, Episode 10, yeah. I hope you guys did enjoy, and I hope you all have a good day.